did it all like fake dickheadedly. But since you know he's a nice guy, he can get away with being a fake dickhead. It was great. It almost made her likable. Not quite.
You're not feeling the burn?
I feel the burn more than I feel anything else.
Yeah.
I like Bernie, and I've said this before, because of social stuff. I think what he represents socially will be a good, like, uniting of our country. I think it'll help us. I think what he represents socially is the thing that disturbs me the most. Like when he says things about like Mexicans and that kind of shit. That to me that's the dumbest part about what he does. And the people that react to it, like they go rah rah, they get all fucking rah rah about that kind of shit. That's the worst aspects of our culture. We got lucky as fuck. We got lucky as fuck to be born in America. You could say what you want about where you live, and you might love Iceland or fucking Sweden or wherever you are right now, and you're listening to this. And I bet you're right. I bet you're right. I bet where you live has great qualities. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with where you live, but what I'm saying is the difference between being born in America and being born in Mexico is fucking staggering. It's a giant fucking difference as far as the opportunities you have, as far as like the chances of you being able to, like get a great job and be able to support your family. Like people aren't sneaking into America because it sucks. They're sneaking into America because they got a shitty roll of the dice and they got born into a poor family in Mexico, which is connected to the richest nation in the world today. It's that simple. You and I got lucky as fuck. We all did. And so for a guy like Donald Trump, he doesn't recognize that shit. Like that should be the number one thing that he says. If you want to keep America great and you want to make America great again and everything like that, we're all down with that. But you can't talk shit about Mexicans. You can't talk shit about them all being rapists, murderers. The sheer numbers of people that come over from Mexico that are great, that don't do anything, that are just trying to work and trying to feed their families. Well, they're doing it illegally. Yeah, because a lot of other people have done it illegally too. And and they send back money and they realize there's job opportunities here. And Donald Trump's fucking own companies employ illegal aliens. His wife came from another country. I mean, the whole hilarious. That was dumb. Mitt Romney had a hilarious joke. You hear what he said? He said, there's some jobs that Americans won't take. And that's why Trump had a wife from him. Get it?
That's hilarious.
That part disturbs me about him. But the rest of the stuff, I like some of the stuff he does. I think he's hilarious.
I'm pretty sure he's going to win just because I know for sure in 2020 it's going to be Trump versus Kanye. The way our world is going right now, it's going to happen.
That's not going to happen. He's not really going to run for president.
Oh, yes, he is.
That's a hustle. That's fake. That's how you sell CDs and what have you.
But don't you think that's where we're going, especially if Trump wins 4 years later?
I think we bounce back. I think we bounce back hard the other way. I think if Trump wins, what happens is you get someone like a Gary Johnson. Gary Johnson, who is without a doubt the best candidate, but nobody takes him seriously because he's an independent. He's a legit former governor of New Mexico. Did a fantastic job there. He's very open-minded, very liberal, very progressive, but also very smart, fiscally aware. Like he's got a lot of super positive qualities. He just doesn't want to be a part of that bullshit two-party system. And because of that, no one's going to take him seriously. But a guy like Gary Johnson could be a real leader and a real president. But to be a president is a fucking stupid job. It's to be one person that's in charge of so many different parts of this country that it's insane. I mean, you have to be in charge of how much taxes we charge people. I mean, that's part of your platform. What's your foreign policy? What's the military budget? What's all these things that are like, what are you going to do about health care? What are you going to do about education? All of those things require fucking years and years and years of extreme study. Like you have to really be immersed in each individual aspect of our civilization to even have a thought of how to fix it and correct it and change the system. Whether it's taxes, whether it's the economy, all these different things require incredible levels of expertise. And to expect that in all these different areas from one person, and then expect him to have unique progressive ideas about society and culture and, you know, and how we move past all of our silly differences about race and gender and and sexual orientation. This one person would have to be a master. They would have to be some guru from another planet. I mean, they would literally have to be some non-human, because a human being can't have that many levels of expertise, because to be an expert in anything that's like super complicated, like finance, like, god damn, those guys are studying it all the time. I mean, you might be able to be like a really good finance guy and also have a mean racquetball game or something like that. Is that your watch?
It just freaked me out.
What does it do?
My home security